today, 10 things women find attractive in a man. That's what we're going to be looking at. And if you're interested in these 10 things, please join us.
So in our last video, of course, we looked at 10 things a man look for in a woman.
Right.
So of course, it's only fair that we look at the other way around, don't you think? And we did promise you that. So we're looking at that
today.
Today. All right, so number one.
All right, so number one, we're saying that women want genuine emotion.
Explain
Want
that.
a man that can connect emotionally. We know that it's a taboo issue, you know, it's kind of ticklish because when we talk about emotions, immediately people start thinking, oh,
tears.
That's a woman thing. And that's another thing. Emotion is not always about tears. Yes, crying, you know, is an emotional thing, but it's not all that it is. You need to be able to cry when it's crying time, to be happy when it's happy time,
you be able to express
express the
yourself.
emotions and be able to understand the emotion of your woman. And so I said it's a ticklish issue because, you know, men tend to shy away from showing their emotions, expressing their emotions, because, for example, here in Jamaica, we naturally say that man no fi ball and you know them no fi soft. We call them soft if them ball and too emotional or whatever. Like emotion is a disease or something that man no fi have.
Yeah, it's true.
And so sometimes we find that men, you know, they walk around as if they are
macho.
Steel, they don't feel anything. But how can you be in an effective relationship if you're not able to feel? You're not able to connect. And express your emotions, and this is something that we need. We need it. It's not even just that, oh, if he has it, it's okay. We need it because he needs to understand us. If we are so emotional, how are we going to function if the man cannot, you know, relate to what we're going through?
And guess what? In bringing out your emotions, it builds trust because now we're able to talk about things. Now we're able to say, oh my God, I felt the same way. Type of thing.
And just connect and strengthen the relationship. I mean, emotion works in so many areas, even in sex. So, you know, when you're emotional, it makes sex
and even
nice.
after sex, when they can lay down and say, boy, you know, so when they do that, somebody, express yourself to express your emotions, so you feel.
If you are able to express your emotions as a man, trust me, you will have that woman for life.
And with that said, we're going to talk about the second one. Women like men who are spontaneous. And let me explain, because I mean this can go both ways too. I think men like but let's explain.
I like the spontaneity.
No, we like when you can do the things different. And when you say do the things to, you know, it can mean in the bedroom, you know, but we're not gonna look for that today. But I mean, we don't have to go to the same place all the time if we're celebrating a special, you know, occasion or whatever. We can try and do something different. You don't have to tell me. You can just get up and say, you know what, I'm going to take her on a trip today. We're going to go to have dinner today and just be spicy.
Spice
up the relationship. Because a lot of us, we kind of lean on the women for that part.
A lot of us,
A lot of men. We kind of lean on women because let's say we say, you know, what you want for your birthday. Them no one thinking. Them want you tell them.
They always wanna ask you, like, who asked somebody what they want for their birthday? You're supposed to be like thinking about it and trying to surprise me. Hear me, because sometimes, you know, we as women, we get a hint them on that style, you know. So you must listen.
Hope you pick them up.
Yeah, you must listen and say,
attention.
Shut up about this. I can get that fear.
Yeah, man.
Don't come ask me. I'm not asking for a major surprise. It's just, it fits right into the spontaneity thing, you know. I just want you to go out and do something for me because you know that I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't want you to just always depend on me to tell you what to do.
And so that's the key to it. Just doing something. You don't have to get her a gift because it's her birthday. Just get her a nice thing, you know. just bring her somewhere. You know, for be a birthday, bring her go somewhere, just take her up one day, babes. Oh my God, pack your bags. We're going to Mexico.
It says a lot. It tells me that you're thinking about me and what I like, and you want to actually help me to enjoy stuff. You know, it does so much.
We love that.
I think, definitely.
We love surprises.
That's something that makes
so we look for that
point on.
in a
Yeah.
man. Number 3.
Number 3. So we're looking at patience. Oh my God. Women are, the truth is, when I look at the man and woman thing, sometimes I feel like the man them most exhausted trying to keep up with us.
I kind of true, but
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes we're complicated to the point that we ourselves don't even understand ourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know right away what's going on, what's making us feel the way we feel, or what's going on with us.
Especially with our monthly
so,
cycles, and it throws off our moods.
Yes, and the hormones are all over the place. And so, patience is definitely a good character trait
to have.
And as your grandmother, your mother, your
always
auntie,
tell you,
that say patience is a virtue.
It's true.
Yeah, you need to be patient as a man, because trust me, women can be a lot, and we can just be all over the place.
Are you talking about the lot, like the chattering?
No, man, not the chattering. So
it's just the
emotions,
everything that comes with us. A man is easier,
yeah,
because I mean, they tend to keep things on the inside, and
which is not good. I don't think that's
the same
easier.
genuine emotions. they tend to keep everything inside. We are let out everything.
Yes, and not just let out everything, because as I say, that is a part of it. But also sometimes it takes a while for us to know exactly what's going on with us. Sometimes we ourselves, we're confused.
Why is that? Because guess what? That's a great point that you bring up. I remember once I think we were all together, you and your husband, me and my husband, and we were talking about a food issue where you ask you what you want, I would say I don't know.
Yeah, we always do that.
We never know yet.
We
Women
don't
never
know what we want,
but
we know we don't want if you care something come to you,
we don't want
me don't want that.
Yeah, complicated for
and
sure.
so when we come with all of that complication, a man is required to have patience to deal with that. You don't want to be the person who's gonna say, listen to my man, whatever, and get all upset because right in this moment, me don't know exactly what I want. Yes, we're asking a lot of you, but I mean, I guess that's what it takes to be with a woman. It's a part of the package, darling.
It's a fun fact.
Yes, so patience is definitely a virtue that you want to have as a man, and when you do have it, we find it attractive, because I can definitely confess to you, my husband, not always patient, but he is very patient with me sometimes. Like sometimes in the back of my head, may I say to myself,
if it was you,
I'm not patient.
Yeah.
I'm not very patient.
And in this moment, I think you should big up your husband.
Yes, I am bigging up my husband right now, because I'm telling you, sometimes I go crazy, and I can see that he's just very patient with me. You understand me? And it really makes me say, at least, you know, you feel good for no say. Him have the little patience to say, alright, should I go to a moment right now? I'm believe her till it's done, and then he's still there waiting to give me whatever it is that I require in the moment. So definitely, patience is something that a man needs to have, and we're attracted to that.
And so the next point we're going to look at is stamina.
Oh God.
What do we mean by that?
Look here.
The man need to have stamina, but how we can know that though? We have to go do it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's something that you can learn, you know. I think it's something that you can learn along the way as a man, I think. If you're really interested.
Because I'm thinking about you, we're attracted to this, right?
Yeah.
And how do we be?
You can't know that before you get
you
into
can't
the
know that
relationship
before
and
you get
start
into so
having sex and you know. So that is the reason why I mentioned that it can be learned. So even if you never have it in the beginning, because you can't just look at him and know they have stamina. Because even you might see some man, you know, and their body look like it has stamina, and then nothing when you actually test it out. But I mean, I strongly believe that it's something that can be learned.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I think so. And so with the stamina thing, I don't know. Learn it along the way so you can.
So we're looking at the learning part of it, right? So definitely we want the man in the bedroom to have longevity. Why am I always do that? Why am I always doing that?
I don't know.
Guys, I'm gonna edit that part out. Anyway, yeah. In the bedroom, you want to have stamina. You know when you're done, feel like you're done and you relax for one next half hour, you want to say second round.
Yeah.
Type of stamina.
And not just that, we need you, and this is why I say I think it can be learned, because the man needs to know it's not all about him. You can't be selfish.
Yeah.
The nice guys finish last, not first. You're supposed to be interested in making sure that we are satisfied, and that's where your
guys
stamina
are supposed
comes
to get used to
in.
Nataki by now. So,
Yeah, man, that's where your stamina comes in. And so if you never have it initially or you didn't know how, you can learn it.
Yeah.
You can learn how to know, say, all right, I need to understand my woman, understand what she needs, understand what I need to give her to get to that satisfaction place.
Yeah.
And then you will allow yourself to get to where you need to go. So you can't just start and done and you all right and me over here start say, what up, man? No.
we're not gonna start out today.
It can learn.
But yeah. Stamina. Need to have.
It can be learned. Yeah, man, definitely. And so the next thing we want to look at, you see, when we are going into we're talking about committed relationships, because we're not just talking about a dating thing or a fling thing when you come on to this one that I'm going to talk about. The family thing. We want a man that's family oriented.
Yeah.
A man that is stable. When you want to settle down with this person, you want to know that this is a person that is now gonna not just think about himself.
But it basically shows that this person is ready for a relationship. When you are family oriented.
It's not just dating, it's not just
it's not just a
one feel a little bit. No, this is the settling down.
Yeah, man.
We know that's not every relationship. We know that not every relationship did it so. But when we get to that place where you're trying to settle down, you want to know that the man that you are with, as a woman, you want to know that this man is family oriented. He's going to be thinking about you, children, or child.
Yeah, man, when we see that as woman, I mean, you get a call from your mommy saying that, you know, this happened or whatever. You see the man rush, go help him mother, rush, yo, them something else a turn on. Like,
yes, it's not just
because you say, yo, I saw him go deal with my family when I have my family. So we are definitely attracted to that type.
Yeah, man, yes. And not just that, even in conversation, you can tell, you know, when you are dating and stuff, you can tell if a man has anything like that in his head, because
that's true.
He will mention it at some point or the other in the discussions that you are having.
That's true.
You will know if this man wants a committed relationship, a family down the line relationship. Yeah, man, you will know. And so when we find a man that is gonna show that responsibility and that kind of thing, that say, that man is a real man. That man is the head of the house type of man. And women are super attracted to that.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%. And the next point that we're going to look at is confidence. We spoke about this
with
the
the
last
women.
video with the women. It's the same for the women looking for a man. We want them have confidence. When them put on them clothes and go up on the road, them know already say, yo,
Lord,
I look good, I smell good. You understand? When they're speaking with us, them now come and shake. Them know them have it already, so they must step to it with confidence. They matter.
Yeah, man, that is an immediate turn on.
Immediate, you know.
And let's also mention it that the same way I always said it about the ladies, when I talk about
cocky.
the show off,
We're not talking about cockiness.
The cocky type of with your ego walk up and down all over you. No,
we're
talking
about
we're talking about you being confident,
knowing who you are. Yeah, man.
Yes, and
the
being
things
able
that
to
you
show
want.
me who you are and what you want.
Definitely.
You understand me? So we're not talking about the show off thing now.
Big
no
turn.
Yeah, man, imagine
a man will know him want and know him stand for and him smell good and him clean and him walk up to you. I'm married right there, so sorry. I'm married already, sorry.
You twizy. Alright. But yeah, definitely. So another one, intelligence. Listen to me, people.
It kind of can roll in with the confidence.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you are self-aware, it means that you are smart enough to know, you know, what you're about. Women like smart men. When we are younger, you know, like high school stage, we usually look for the ball of them, and no offense, but a lot of times, a lot of times, the hype guys and the ones that are hot and everybody are run them down.
I know the intelligent
They're
guys.
usually not the ones that are very smart.
Yeah.
I mean, not try this nobody. Not
Yeah,
saying
it's
that
just-
there
it's just
are
reality.
persons
Yeah.
who are smart and at the same time, with what you say, bronze
Athletic.
and brains.
Uh-huh.
You have persons who have bronze and brains, but a lot of times, if them have the bronze, no brains,
Yeah.
no baby. Right?
Just like women. Just like us
Definitely.
women. Never say
Definitely.
you're just cute for nothing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Pretty dance.
Oh my god.
It's a term that we use.
It's true.
Pretty
It's
dance.
true. It's true.
Anyways, I'm just saying, when we're at that stage, most of the time we run down the man, then we look,
Yeah.
back and they look good and everybody are running down. But then when you get to the point where you're in a relationship or you're looking for a committed relationship, that guy there is not the one you wanna
It's
for the rest
true.
of your life.
Yeah.
Because guess what? As I said, if no brains not there, it not gonna work. And so it's important, men, for you to have brains. So if you even did ideate off when you're younger, when you start reach a certain stage, little brains need to up this so because we need that. Because if you're gonna be the head of the house, if you're gonna lead us, if you're gonna make decisions on behalf of the family or make the decisions with us, you can't have no brains.
We need to be able to have conversations. We said it in the last one. We need to have conversations.
Yes, it's sexy. It's sexy when I can sit and talk to you and you are knowledgeable about what you're talking about.
Girl.
It's sexy.
Stop.
You understand me?
Stop.
When a man knows what he's about and knows what he's doing, and you can go to him and say, hon, so and so and so, and he's able to help you solve a problem or fix a situation.
Let's discuss this.
Yeah, it's sexy. Women are attracted to that. When we're more mature and looking for real men, real relationships, that's what we want.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And number 8 is a good sense of humor.
Honey, tell you.
I don't know if I want nobody to make me a kinking off my teeth till now, but
No, sir, not like an all the time thing.
But big man thing, I mean, I need to speak so that the other persons can understand.
Yeah.
Really, we need people who
Are
makes
able to
us
make you
laugh.
Yes.
Because guess what? There are going to be times when it's just us
Mm-hmm.
around and I am down and I want you to bring me up. And you can just do the silliest thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a stand-up comedian. It can be something. It can be a funny face that I find funny. Because trust me, my husband,
it's things between you.
it's just
you
things
guys
between
that
you and you guys.
enjoy.
And you just know that when you do this thing, it's going to just lift my spirit.
Right.
And you know us already as women, we find everything.
And then, I know, right?
I know.
And then he must be able to say things that's gonna put a smile on
Put
your
a
face.
smile on
and
your
when
face
there
with
should
Devon's
be things
chocolate.
that you say. There should be things that you are able to say to him that's gonna put a smile on his face. So the sense of humor goes both ways. So you're able to make me laugh, and when I give you something to laugh about, you're able to laugh about it.
Guys, I'm a very goofy person by birth, by
And me love
nature.
laugh. Love laugh.
My husband and another part then is a funny thing. And it's not that I'm hiding.
Yes, he does.
He knows a little bit of it. Like my level of goofiness is above the roof. Like I don't even know that I'm doing it sometimes. My facial expressions alone will kill you, right? But and you find some the one that always when me there with my friend them, what happened? Made a clown. But we need somebody to make me feel good too and laugh. And me can sit down and quat.
Please ensure that you tell people them say your husband do it.
My husband does that. He's very goofy. Very goofy. And sometimes you won't get it. But I get it.
It's an inside joke between the two of them, you understand me?
Yeah.
And that makes the relationship so fun, you know, when you're able to do that. You
Yeah,
don't want
man.
somebody who's serious all the time. And I mean, life hard enough as it is, you know. You don't want somebody where they throw on the face,
can't break the ice. I can't break the ice.
No, man.
And when me run one joke, you sit down and look at me so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They must be able to give it and receive it. You understand me? The sense of humor is important, right?
Very
here.
important.
Yup. And we mentioned respect. That
Rise
men
across
hold
the
it
board.
high up there, and it's very true. But at the same time, women want to be respected. It's not just men. Respect is an important thing, especially. Well, let me not say in modern days because I think it would have been important.
Yeah, man.
You know, in previous times as well, but. Right now, we do more of a equality thing in relationships than before. In the past, the men made the decisions, the men rule, and whatever they said go, and the women just go along with whatever the men said. Now, it's a lot more different because men and women make decisions together.
Yeah.
Men and women do, whatever they do, it's equally traded. I mean, women are now working and bringing the bread
Salary,
just like everybody else. So, in the same way how men want to be respected, women want to be respected too. You need to know who I am, be aware of who I am, respect who I am. Don't belittle me because I'm a woman. You understand me? And don't feel like, okay, because you're a man and I'm a woman, there's some things that you are entitled to and I'm not. You need to be able to respect me, respect who I am, treat me the way I should be treated, and no less. You understand me? We find that attractive. When you see that a man honors and respects the woman for who she is, you feel like, that boy,
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
We definitely want that from a man.
And the 10th and the last one is loyalty.
Lord.
My God, this is so important, so imperative, and it's not just for us seeking a partner, which is a man, but it goes both ways. When you're looking for a life partner, you think about somebody who go cheat, go do nothing, we're gonna mash up
go run left you when things get hard.
Go run left you when things get hard. You look for somebody where when me tell you say liar, I mean in your corner.
Yeah.
In your corner, them are gonna see other people and them are gonna walk past them. And then that tie you with the respect to you. So if you respect me, you're gonna loyal to me.
Yeah.
You're gonna loyal to me. They're by my side. Respect the things that I want. Be loyal to the goals that I see and I want and I'm going after. Say, yo, that girl,
yeah, man. So the loyalty will allow them to support, and as you say, they respect what you're about, and so they will help you to achieve your goals and stuff, and they're there when the times are tough.
Yeah, man.
Because life makes things tough sometimes. It's not always smooth and sweet. So when the thing get ugly and it get tough, you want to know the person's gonna be there with you,
and they're
not gonna run away when it gets crazy.
And I don't even know if I want to say in our culture, because I don't know if it's changing now, but we think that men are not loyal, right?
Yeah, because of the fact that we have a
trust.
history of men, especially the first thing what happen, you and the man in a relationship and you never necessarily plan for pregnancy happen, but you get pregnant and the man run gone.
But
that's our history in Jamaica, and it still happens.
Man fi have no girl and bumble. Them type of thing. And then you find some music also influences
the decisions that people
make. And so that's just our culture here. I don't know for other places, but loyalty is really key to any relationship, and we look for that. And if we see that you are really loyal, and I understand, not really, where men can say, oh, I got hurt before or whatever, it still doesn't give you the right whatever, but I understand where you're coming from
on your partner,
but it doesn't give you the right. But we look for loyalty.
Yeah, man, we need it. It is important. I mean, how can you have a committed relationship? How can you have a future together if you're not loyal? It's just
there's no trust. Yeah. And so those are the 10 things that we want to talk about today. The 10 things that women look for
in a man.
And if you enjoyed or if you found this video interesting or truthful, click that like button. And if you're here for the first time,
yes, you want to share it, you want to subscribe, you want to just give us the support, because I mean, if you're here for the first time, it would mean that you did not enjoy the celebration when we got to 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
But we want you to be there with us when we get to 500, because that was the goal for the next celebration.
Yeah.
So share it with your friends, subscribe yourself.
The audio is also available in all podcast platforms. They're right down here. You can go ahead and listen to them whenever you have the time if you did not get a chance to watch this video. Thank you so much, guys, and see you next week.
Okay.